Hiring Hoosiers, an initiative from RTV6 that works to connect you to jobs, career development resources, training programs, and educational paths. So RTV6 is telling stories that focus on opening doors, growing skills, and finding new options for your job and your life. This is RTV6's Hiring Hoosiers Report. Hiring Hoosiers is our way of empowering you so that you can make your life better. Tonight we look at a new resource, molding college students to help address that growing opioid crisis. There's a shortage of behavioral health professionals in our state. RTV6's Mark Mullins on the group that's looking to change that right now.
As a dual licensed clinical social worker, Jackie Lentz has the specialized expertise needed in the state's fight against the opioid epidemic.
I mean, every day I get fueled by seeing the difference that can be made.
Her training combines social work and addiction counseling, which helps serve her patients at Community Health on a broader level, addressing their substance abuse issues and the root triggers behind them.
There are too few of us. And so, you know, I am all on board with helping anybody that would like to, you know, come in here and work with this population.
We tried all of our normal methods to hire people with signing bonuses and recruitment bonuses and things like that, but we just weren't getting the workforce. And that's when we realized the problem really isn't us. There's just not the workforce to be had.
Now, through a new endeavor called the Community Behavioral Health Academy, Community Health Network is working with UND's School of Social Work, IUPUI, and Ascend Indiana to bolster the number of clinical social workers who can address not only addiction, but also mental health at the same time.
It'll have a profound impact on what is a public health crisis in our state.
The Academy hopes offering students financial incentives and a streamlined pathway to a higher paying position will help attract people to this high-stress profession that is typically offered low salaries.
If you have to get this high amount of education, this long on-the-job kind of training experience, and then pass an exam, we want to be able to help you do that with these stipends that we're giving. So this $5,000 incentive to really come do your practicum, and then the $5,000 after you get licensed really is an incentive to try to get people into the counseling arts.
If you have a passion for working with people, that you want to be able to make a difference in people's lives, then pour your heart and soul into it, because it is well worth the investment.
Thus, more specialized social workers helping treat addicts quickly and efficiently in order to hopefully make a dent in our state's growing opioid crisis. Mark Mullins, RTV6.
Mark, thank you so much. Next month, Community and Ascend Indiana begin interviewing student candidates, but we won't see the payoff from this project until at least 2 years from now, when these social workers hit the labor force. The demand for behavioral health professionals is growing, as Mark just told you. In fact, our state needs to fill more than 7,000 positions to meet the demand. If you or someone you know may be interested in learning more about the Community Behavioral Health Academy, and just look for this story on the RTV6 app or click on this story on our website, hiringhoosiers.com. Tonight, Hiring Hoosiers continues to look for ways to connect you to jobs available in real time, like right now. Sometimes you just don't know if a posting has been filled. But every Tuesday, right here on RTV6, we're talking about employers looking for you to apply, like tonight. It is time for the Jobs of the Week for Hiring Hoosiers. Mike Hefner with Express Employment Professionals. Welcome back.
Thank you, Raphael.
Let's get right to it. The big boards of the week. We begin, of course, with these warehouse employees at this one company looking for 50 positions.
Yeah, this is a great company down in Franklin. Entry-level opportunity. $12 to $14 an hour, $14.40 an hour. They can actually make a bonus after they've been hired on of up to $120 a week.
Our next job is a medical administrative contract position.
Yeah, so this is a contract position working with a large healthcare employer down on the south side. Need a high school diploma, some strong customer service skills. This is a great way to get into a medical office facility that would allow you to maybe get into a full-time position after the contract's over.
This next position involves a family-owned restoration company. They're looking for a field rep project manager.
Yeah, so this restoration company is down in Greenwood. They're looking for someone with a real service orientation to help homeowners through a difficult time, a very fast-paced job.
We're going to stay south of Indianapolis. This is also a Greenwood construction company.
Exactly. This is someone that's going to be the jack of all trades, pays $15 to $17 an hour. They're going to learn a lot of different things. They're going to be able to help in the shop. They're going to be able to work on the construction sites. They're even willing to help pay for the CDL license.
Let's head down to Bartholomew County. This is a logistics coordinator is needed for a Columbus company.
Yeah, so this person's going to have another fast-paced environment. They're going to be scheduling and working with shipments and customers. Someone with experience in logistics or transportation really is the key here.
Now, this one piqued my interest. This is a general labor event setup job. What is this about? And this is for someone that's not really looking necessarily for a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah, so this is not the 9-to-5 at all. This person's going to travel quite a bit, 50 to 90% of the time, and they're going to travel all over the country. They're going to have their expenses paid, be able to make some overtime and earn a little extra money.
The one thing you're seeing as you are traveling and talking to different employers is that many more employers are willing to work with their current staff, those folks that may not have all the necessary skills, to give them a chance to grow within the organization.
Yeah, so a lot of companies are really looking for that culture fit. They're looking for someone that can move up within the company, and so they may not have every single item on the resume that they may need, but if they have those skills and fit culturally, then they are someone that maybe will stick around and stay with the company.
So let's talk about how we can connect with you and the jobs we just talked about. Here's the number to call and how to reach us, Mike.
Yes, Express Employment Professionals is the place to contact. You can reach us at hiringhoosiers.com online, look at those 6 jobs, or expressndSouth.com. And you can also contact us directly through our recruiting center. That number is 317-888-5700.
Mike Hefner with Express Employment Professionals, and these are the jobs of the week. And they're available right now, right down hiringhoosiers.com. You can find all of this month's 6 jobs of the week, along with resources to follow up and apply for them with links that you might also need. All that at hiringhoosiers.com. As the 11th biggest farming state in the nation, Indiana's jobs landscape depends on the hard work of our farmers. Now the new push for specialty crops in the Hoosier state. That's ahead when the Hiring Hoosiers report continues on the news at 7.
Injured people committed to be the best.
Over 100,000 jobs are supported by Indiana agriculture, and new today, the state's Department of Agriculture is trying to grow its specialty crop sector in our state. It awarded nearly $500,000 to 7 projects designed to put more focus on those crops, which include fruits, vegetables, tree nuts, horticulture, and nursery crops. Some of the funds will also be used to help high school students create orchards or to help Purdue researchers address the demand for certain fruits. 84% of Indiana's lands are farms, forests, and woodlands. Tomorrow on RTV6, man's and women's best friend, it can also be a money maker. The app that will allow you to rake in some extra dollars, all while getting a good workout. That's coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Indiana, beginning at 6 a.m. and at 7 on our Hiring Hoosiers report here on RTV6.